Titos.
Bad Titos back at it again, ladies and gentlemen. Still here with my fellow Titos. We got Boots Brandon on my right, and on the other side of the table, we got Mr. Yul Julia. And tonight we have a very, 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 very special guest, man. A longtime friend, strap founder, skateboarder, entrepreneur, basketballer,
Future Viva Max superstar.
Mr. Edel Castañeda, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you for having me, guys. Thank you for having
Edel,
me.
thank you so much for accepting our invite and having us in your
Yeah, welcome.
very, very lovely shop.
Welcome to the flagship. Yeah, welcome to the flagship.
Thank you very much. Grabe, skate shop, good siya. Skate shop, good siya.
Nice,
Tinawag.
yun,
Core,
nice.
core skate
Core
shop.
skate.
Core skate.
Core
Lo,
skate shop.
ano, saktuan, grabe ka nga word do. Ang kanang
Core
core.
skate shop.
Core skate shop.
Let's go.
Kaya, unsa may opposite ng core? Unsa may opposite ng core?
Hard.
Hardcore.
Joke.
Pwede soft.
Anyway, pwede kayo mag-shop dal. But again,
Thank you.
For those who don't know, this is not the first shop. This is not
Yes.
the first shop. So,
Correct.
this is the second shop.
Second shop.
Second
yeah.
shop. So the first shop was located in
Ramos.
In Ramos Street. Sa may,
Ranudo Street.
sa may Veles.
Veles.
Kana na yung nguyungan sa obos.
Kana.
Right across sa outpatient department sa Veles.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Patient.
Gabi yun sa outpatient eh.
Oh, outpatient. Oh. So, na ako sa second floor actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fighter. Anyway, but yeah, this is not your but before that Del, before ka naghimo sa imong first shop, I think some people know you're a skateboarder by heart, you know, and by
Yes, sir.
by heart. And when did you decide I'm gonna make my own clothing brand. I'm gonna make t-shirts, I'm gonna make pants, I'm gonna make caps, I'm gonna make apparel and all that. When did you wake up and like mata ka, good morning, maghimo kog t-shirt ana? Or how did it happen?
It started, nagtagay mi ni sa akong friends sila Cliff and Barney. Then
Barney.
we were talking about the life after skateboarding.
Oh, sakto na.
So si Cliff, he wanted to pursue his filming, photography, and Barney, he wants to pursue his cooking, like the culinary thing.
Oh yeah.
So for me, I was in line with clothing ever since because I was raised by threads and needles by my mom. So
Ni
bata pa ko,
Ma'am Ethel.
nanami mini patahian. So na-expose na jud ko sa kanang like sa mga
Mga
clothing.
tela.
Mga tela.
Ana,
oo.
oh.
And then kuyog-kuyugon ko before sa akong mom sa
Kana mangumpra og like if you guys
adto,
wanna buy
like,
like,
sa mga adto mo
Suppliers.
sa suppliers. So I was into clothing na jud, and then back in my heydays, I started my first brand called Repent.
Yes.
And si
This is what year? Ang Repent?
I'm not sure pero early
I would say
2006, 7.
Yeah. 2005 something.
Can you tell the reason why Boots know?
Yeah.
Anong kay
It's because si Boots ako supplier.
Yeah.
suppliers
Yeah,
sa t-shirt.
Yeah,
T-shirt.
I used to
Tanan, and then
yeah.
he's
tanan.
My
He's
first business was like printing kuan ba.
Yeah. Before siya na
Na Boots Brandon.
the Boots Brandon as the Boots Brandon tattoo artist.
O na tattoo artist daghan mo ko
yeah.
kirang
He's into
hats
kuan
ba?
talaga. He's into printing.
Yeah, I
Grabe,
remember that.
multi-talented na itong friend. So yeah. So I started there, si Boots akong kuan, and then I ended up partnering with my mom sa company. Sa among patahingan.
Okay.
So cause my mom was the business itself, ang patahian is they were ang specialized nila is corporate uniforms, gowns, suits.
Yeah.
Walay ka ng mga
Hapit
t-shirts.
kay ko nagpatahi og kurtina sa imong mama.
Anything na ano.
Mm.
So walang shirts, wala pa. So I
So basically you introduced streetwear to your mom.
yes, exactly.
Like
so,
mom, we're gonna make t-shirts.
yes,
Ana?
like that. So actually at first I was like
Unsa naman sa nakita?
Typical mom, typical Filipino mom.
pagpalit og t-shirt ito sa kulon ay lang samok sa mukha diri. Mudyo to yang una ko.
Sunod-sunod pa siya ng tingog.
Wala
Ayos,
na ground
accurate.
clear to.
Ayang samok-samok ka diri kay kuti kay kuan.
ano.
Kuti, ya kana simple palit dito sa kulon.
Ada
mo na,
blanks nga t-shirt.
So I ended up partnering with my mom, and then I handled the t-shirt account. After that, ganahan man ko na like package na tanan. So na kita man ko ni Boots sa una how he started screen printing, something like that. So ganahan ko naghimo ko og ako ang kanang sakto lang na screen printing production. But wala ko'y idea.
So what, you started with one design or
No. I started with no ideas.
Wala,
I mean, no knowledge about screen printing.
Yeah. Pag
okay.
kuha
So-
ni Edel, atong nagpa-clothing line siya, madugin siya bay, mangitanaw siya, unsa ano
Unsaon
pag
pagkuhan.
Okay.
Sa ato pag
Kopya,
ikupitin
gipirate
saan
ka.
de ka
Adi,
bro.
oh,
Dili.
Di, bro,
Na-observe ako.
nindot to,
the
nindot
shadow.
kito nga panahon sa amuang panahon siguro katong February clothing ba. Can't imagine, like I think we had like the best skaters in that generation
Yes.
in one team.
So your brand before was
February clothing.
your brand
yeah.
was
Repent.
Repent.
Yeah.
So
Repent.
how did Repent like
Repent your sins like that.
that jokes na kayo. That jokes
Bad
na
Tito.
kayo. So how long ang Repent? How long did it last? Like how long did you made Repent shirts nga stop himo tag strap
Well,
or if it has a name before?
it was a trial and error.
I think bro,
No.
So, suway lang.
usa pa to ka design deal, no?
No, naabot
Yeah.
ta og kuan. Upat ka design.
Upat, no?
Mm.
That was the time na uso kay mga banda ba?
Oh yeah.
We mga tumig mga
What year was this again?
2005,
mga 5, 6,
6, early 2000.
Yeah, early 2000.
Yeah, so from there, I have no knowledge about screen printing. So I posted something sa Facebook na kinsay kay bawo mo screen print ani kay
Nag-kuan
nagawan
ka
ko.
sa tawagan na
Outsource ko.
crowdsourcing.
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 Kumbaga, crowdsourcing. So I posted something na can you help me with this, set up ano ganyan, and then I ended up knowing Mel.
Oh, si Mel. Yeah, I know Mel.
Mel Abella. So Mel Abella helped me set up the whole thing. Then from there,
This was the one in Veles.
In Veles, yeah.
So strap na siya.
wala pa.
Dili pa siya strap.
Production pa siya.
Production
Ah,
pa.
okay.
It was like siguro mga, let's just say 18 square room. 18 square feet na room.
Okay.
So ako lang yung siyang gi-utilize as
Production
as
area.
as a printing production and then as an office.
Okay.
And then I remember na dili pa to glass door. Door pa to, di ba? Door pa to. So what I did kay gikapuya naman ko og meet up ba before. Kay meet up man to. So
T-shirt.
moagi mo jud ta na as a beginner.
Wait, I'm confused. Kuan pa ni? Repent pa ni or
No,
strap na?
strap na. Strap
strap na,
na.
okay.
Strap na ni. So instead na mag-meet up, i-route na lang ako sa store, sa production.
Okay.
So-
Dito na yung meet up place.
Once
So
na-
basically, dili sa shop, meet up place.
muna to ang meet up place.
Kita ta sa ako,
if
meet up place.
maglisod sila, ang akong ipin is ang Veles
Ang
Hospital.
Veles. No. If taga Cebu ka, kay
No,
Bao,
Kailan mo dyan ang Veles. So, moto, like, it started from there na mga random people na mo knock sa door. Yung maramig ka ng mga drug dealers gani. Kasi ito yun yung mabay.
Awas din.
Ang
Nakasaloy
sudlan,
ko
paper
nito.
bag pa dyan ba no?
Na kay naman mi sa second floor ya ang
Sketchy kay skin
new
na aisle ba?
No, katong na building is it was an old building ba. So
There were like office spaces and
Oh,
stuff
oh.
there.
so
Naka-CR ko dito bro, hadlo kayo, murag na yung manit seat. Labi na mangiga mga 6:30, lain kayo, murag na yung manit seat eh.
So going back, I'd like to ask like, explain the name strap. Like, how did you conceive?
How did you
that?
came
What does-
up with that name?
Yeah, what
Because
does
I know
strap means?
the strap I know is pusil, di ba?
Yeah.
Pusil kana stay strapped. Bra 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 bra. Gangsta shit ba?
So explain the name. Like,
well from the start Jude, how it was done. Mo jud ay pinaka lisod, di ba? Like
Ang name.
name, like putting up a name. So
mm.
I remember I was drinking with Cliff sa Kowa.
Sigilan jud kag inom dahil no.
Maola gina.
Tungod na si inom, bro.
No.
Bihag ideas.
No. Nagtagay mi ni Cliff sa Kowa Treehouse. And then nagbatuhay lami, like, batuhan ng names. And
Unsa
then-
may mga names?
Unsa mga names?
Grabe,
What
daghang
were the
kaming mga-
names na gipang drop?
What I remember is, ang akong gihatag ni Cliff is Centro.
Sentro?
Centro.
Kanang
Kay
center?
Center. Kay Center, biyatas Philippines.
Baduy.
Oh, mana si Cliff. Batian na yun.
Reklamador ba yan as Cliff?
So, niana si Cliff na, unsa man jud imong ganahan?
Mm.
Siya, niana ko niya na, well, namatay capability na makahimo from top to bottom. Kay, na may
Unay
experience.
naman.
Nanay experience ang production. So, makahimo jud tag street apparel. Like, ganahan ko, like, kanang pure street apparel na itong makuan. So, from there, ang street apparel,
Na-shortcut.
shorten na mo.
Na strap.
Gisuwat na mo ang street apparel na name. And then, marami ga flames do.
Oh, wow.
Ganang ano.
Yeah, kung ang letters na.
Ganang gi-crash na mo. Yeah, pag ingon ni
Friends. Unsa na?
ni Cliff na strap.
Strap.
Nana ko, kana strap.
Oh, na.
Muna na.
So how do you so once that done, pag-augma inyo na nang gi-finalize?
Wala na kay. Actually, nana ang concept, ang first concept sa brand is photographic ang design because we want to be different sa mga local brands ba. So before sikat man jud kay tong mga
Heavy printed.
heavy ka na mga koan. So
katong mga alimuot kay
for us we want to be unique. So among gibuhat ni Cliff una is Cliff mo niya to is like ang atong buhaton is picture na to ang mga landmarks, na sikat na landmarks. Sa gula na to skateboarding, which is kanang butangan na to og kanang skater na nag-push. So motong Magellan's Cross.
Motong Magellan's Cross nga first.
Moto'y pinaka
Was it the
first.
first? Moto'y first
Moto'y
nga t-shirt.
pinaka
Mo na
first.
ang naadi nga board, di ba?
Yeah, muna
Nice.
pinaka first na graphic design sa strap.
okay.
So nanami ato na concept mo pangan.
Wala.
Naguna ang concept.
Naguna
Wala
ang
pangan.
concept.
Okay.
Nami
Nice.
ato na concept pero walay pangan.
So ready na i-print, wala pa
Walay
brand.
pangan.
Walay brand.
Why brand?
Isuran
Oh.
na.
So, moto siya. So, it's just so happen na na-event sa Kowa Treehouse na nagkita mi ni Cliff out of nowhere, nagkita mi. And then nagstorya mi about like kay feel man sad niya na committed ko. Feel sad na ako committed sa si Cliff.
That's the word, commitment.
yeah.
Commitment, good.
So, moto dito, pag ingon niya strap, nako, muna na.
Click na. Dito na.
Muna na ato na
na.
lang i-print.
Print
Butangan
na.
na tong strap ang kon. So, dito.
Mao na to. The rest is history.
The rest
Now
is
since we're talking about the brand, Del, once that happened, you named the brand Strap. You already printed your shirt. Can you tell us the struggles of branding your brand, or if not struggles, can you tell me some tips on how you did it? You know, we might have a few viewers who's trying to start their own clothing company.
Or any brand right now,
Yeah.
any business.
Yeah, any business, you know, like how did you? Can you tell me the struggles or any tips that you want to tell the people on how to brand a brand?
Well, putting a brand is very easy ba?
Naming a brand is easy.
Yeah, no, I mean like if mahimo kag brand, sayo na siya. But sustaining a brand
Yeah.
That's a different
Kinda-
story.
is very difficult.
So what's
No,
the struggle?
it's a different story.
What's the
So,
struggle
Yeah,
in that?
uban
I
tawag
mean,
makita sa outcome.
siguro like
Mm.
what made us like na until now naagya po mi ba existing gap sa scene is maybe because of authenticity.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
Yeah, I think
that's nice.
it's because you guys are. I think Strap is one of the first for me that I noticed. I don't know about Boots and Yule. The first streetwear. They call it streetwear now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Sa una, unsay tawag na sa una na Cliff? T-shirt.
Skate,
oh.
skate.
Clothing line.
Clothing line.
Yeah.
Oh, karon kay streetwear ang tawag. I think
Yeah.
mao na siya first nga streetwear nga
Nakita sa
skateboarding
Cebu.
yun.
Yeah.
Before ko nakailaw.
Oh, yeah.
Before ko nakailaw Supreme, before ko nakailaw
Oh, sure.
og unsa na Stussy.
So see.
Mhm.
Oh, ano. I think Strap was so how did you do it? How did
Well,
you do it? Del?
simple lang jud, like dapat authentic ka as a brand.
Mm.
I mean, dapat kabaw ka sa mo roots.
Mhm.
And it just so happen na skateboarders
Yup.
ta.
Mm.
So we just link it up sa
Mm.
ato ang ganahan. So for me, like ako lang siyang gi-link as unsang lifestyle sa skateboarding.
Skateboarding.
Mhm.
So dito na mo na realize like dapat skateboarding should first. We put skateboarding first above anything else
No.
as a brand. So
para mo resonate ra sa
Yeah.
inyong market.
because as long as kabaw ka sa imong background, kabaw na kay
Foundation.
na kay foundation.
Foundation,
Mhm.
yeah.
Kumbaga meron kang brand image.
Mm.
It's very easy to talk about it.
Yeah.
Man, that's
Yeah.
dope, bro.
Did
That's-
the
Yeah,
did
man. I mean,
Del, did the skateboarding life nimo and experience by the help out
yeah.
Yeah. from
It's
to your brand or something, or even in your life?
yeah, it highly influenced everything. I mean, for me, as a skateboarder and also as a
a businessman or
Yeah.
entrepreneur.
Yeah, yeah,
an
Entrepreneur,
entrepreneur.
Ano mauwa mo ka mo
Yeah.
ingon kag businessman ka ba?
Ito, bro.
Businessman mo ka ba? Negosyante mo ka. Ikaw ang
Kayo.
pinaka-insik ang kaila din. Grabe. Pinaka-nakog mata nga insik.
Yeah, so skateboarding highly influenced sa like especially sa sa how I run the business.
Yeah, I think we were just in a good era Yul sa una nga.
Mhm.
Skateboarding was, I don't know about other cities, pero sa Cebu, we were like in the middle nga. We have connection for sa tattoo,
Yeah.
banda,
Very diverse.
hip hop
Very
scene.
diverse,
Yeah, very.
yeah. Grabe
It's a,
kayo.
yeah, it's a very diverse nga tapok ba.
Mhm.
Like very diverse.
That's a good thing
Group
about
of people.
skateboarding, man, good, because it doesn't matter unsa imong genre ba.
It
As long as
connects everyone.
yeah, it connects everyone ba. Then that's
True.
para nako didako sa akong knowledge tungod sa akong skateboarding life ba.
Yeah.
Dagdag makaila, lain-lain
Ayo.
ba. Lain ganahan genre.
Connection.
I think it's
Yeah.
the same with every other skateboarder
Yeah, yeah,
who has different endeavors in life. Nga, I think their actions would really revolve
Mhm.
around on how they grew up, skateboarding. And since we're talking about skateboarding, Del, how long have you been skateboarding? Pila na kakatuig ka skate, Del?
Calculate.
Calculate lang.
Very long ko rin yun siguro.
Very long.
Very long.
23 years
Grabe.
since I jud like step on the skateboard. Ako na nang gi-count na beginner pa jud ko di pa ko kabaw mo skate.
Oh, mo. Pila na, na lang. Kay sensitive kay nga topic.
But dude, if you guys don't know, Edel is like one of the like if competition wise, dude, magkurog-kurog na ang mga skater bad basta mo ranas Edel like
Unsa imong pinaka biggest like competition na apilan like
Before
Legit.
Red Horse Super X.
yeah, kahimtong ko.
mo nang sa,
Yeah.
I think sa
Yeah.
SM na yun. SM na yun. SM
No,
Ayala.
Ayala pa to. Ayala pa
Ayala
to.
pa
Yeah,
to.
Ayala, yeah.
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 Pero wala na tong parking lot ron ba kay
I-
New
I-
Wing naman siguro na ron.
I won third place and then
Grabe.
na qualify ko sa final sa Manila.
sa
And I was very excited before kay di ba, Manila.
Kayo.
I want to because I saw Anse Flores. He was my skate hero, jud si Anse Flores. Shout out to Anse Flores.
Shout out,
Yeah.
grabe.
Anse, uprising gods. Siya
Yep.
siya na ako
Legend,
skate hero.
legend.
Kita ko na pressing
Yeah.
gods. Grabe na siya.
So, moto na qualify ko sa Manila, bulabo kayo kay ang first ato dire kay si Spaceship man and then wala siya ka kanang adto ba?
Mhm.
Wala siya kaalupad sa
Yeah,
Manila.
wala siya kalupad sa Manila, marag busy siya or something. And
Ang
then,
angay, I think nag-study siya og dentistry ato, bro.
no, si Eugene to.
Legit to.
Ay, si Doc Huge dito.
Doc
Yeah.
Huge to. So, moto ako rin ni adto. And then, akong kuyog is mga qualifier sa bike.
Mga BMX.
Oh, mga
So, ikaw rin
BMX.
skate-
Oh,
ikaw rin
pero
skateboard?
dili ka ng kanang flatland ba? Flatlanders.
Oh,
na tawag.
Dili, mga street pa to sa una.
Yung
No?
mga streets. Oh.
Mm.
Yung mga bulabog kay mga karaw. Ang pangtanawon sa kay isa ra man mi ka hotel, ang pangtanawon kay mga ininsik mo kay
Oo ba?
duta ni
Lahi
Lahi sa nilang kan.
Lahi sa
Lingaw sa na. Ako
Oo.
sigog tanaw BMX ron.
Pero it was a fun experience because kanang na experience nako like among
Camaraderie.
camaraderie sa asa Cebuano ba.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, like sila rin mo support na ako kay ako ra may skater ngadto ya. Sila rin mo kanya. Ako ra say mo support nila sa
Oh.
sa
Ikaw ra sa Viva,
Viva.
Viva nila.
Ana,
And then kalimot ko kasi yung name, nakadawag siya sa finals, sa national finals og third. So
Alak.
big kuan sa to siya sa
Ginabig
La di mo sa Manila. Red.
la dami dito.
But with your brand, Del, would you say there's a difference on how you run your business now if you compare it on how you run your business 10 years ago?
Yes, of course. Because if we're talking about how long ang span
Mm.
na I run the business, for sure there's the process sa 10 years.
A lot of failures and a lot of learnings.
A lot of ups and downs jud na like makaton ka ba?
No.
Like you've learned it along the way. Even though wala kay idea ana pero along sa 10 years span sa 10 years mo grow jud ka. Dagdag kag lessons na ma-learn na like okay, din siya applicable sa din siya mo apply ani. So dapat
Change na sa game plan, change na sa
yeah.
no? Ingana ginayon, no?
Adapt jud like before ako di jud ko ganag math. I mean like kanang mga problem
Bay,
solving.
bugo,
Kanang mga inana mga problem solving
Numbers,
ana. Like kanang mga formula.
But you have to.
Pero why binuang? Dagay ko formula sa akong
Sure na kayo pinanganda naman.
I mean,
Why binuang?
Dili.
Promise pa.
Why binuang? Daghan kay kong mga formula do.
You have to.
Mara ko professor lagi. Nakoy
Kasi mga formula, explain unsa ay formula?
formula sa like how many releases in a year. Something like that. How you can generate jud na to sustain your brand ba?
Statistics and data gid.
Yeah.
Importante gini nga yun, no?
Analysis.
Analysis.
You have to.
Na ako ipakita nimo niya na ibot na ang nakasuwat dito Bray is investment capital times tax equals revenue.
Din makanakatuna na Del.
Wala gikara na sa kong utok. Asa ka mangita
Di ba?
Asa ka mangita na?
You have to.
Why binuang?
You have to.
Yeah.
Ako kay na
Wala
pagtanaw
ka na-
ko lolo ko yut.
Wala di ka napatudlo
Pwede
ni
na mo ko mamaestro ani.
wala di ka
Binuang.
napatudlo ni mami ni mo ni.
Ito joke ra bitaw pero
Sure.
No. I mean, pero tinuto.
Asa ato?
Tinuto na ako'y formula.
Nakoy
formula.
Oh.
So,
Ay shit, sorry John.
everything man good is documented sa akong notes tanan.
Mm.
Tanan sales, tanan kuan usay mo work, usay mo what worked out, what didn't work out. Chat down jud ko na tanan.
Importante ka na, like, I keep bringing this up. Notes, man. Notes.
Notes.
Treat yourself as a dummy. Gid.
Yan eh.
In the span of 10 years na ako'y 3 notebooks. Karon pagka 4 na ron. Na dito tanan track record unsa akong mga tanan
Unsa man na transaction?
transaction kay aside
Ideas, mga
ideas na aside sa strap mo manufacture man sa ko sa ubang brands.
So,
So,
aside from making your own shirts and printing your own shirts, you also
I cater to
supply.
other-
You also
other-
supply
I
to
supply,
other clothing brands in
Ando-
Cebu or Manila, Philippine, nationwide.
I'm the plug.
Lo,
Plug.
Grabe.
Yeah, I saw your story Del na you bought something like a machine nga mo create ba dog sa tela unsa?
Right now muna ang next moto ang next step sa right now exclusive sana ko siya sa brand. Nagpa-fabricate ko ako ang
Nagpahimo kag tela.
nagpahimo ko akong tela do.
Wow.
Na ako sa level na nanata sa level na
Leveling up.
sa to ang tela.
I mean, you gotta level up, bro. It's you've been in this industry for like
Yeah.
a decade, so.
Yeah, so I save up enough money because
Lagi.
it needs
Dako jud siya.
dako siya kapital imong kailangan para makuha. So right now I'm very happy na confident na ta na
It's called like calculated risk.
yeah, confident na ta na maka
Provide
represent sa
represent
from di lang sa nationwide pero
Pili man
international.
it's not a gamble when you know the number. He
Yeah.
knows the numbers.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, dili naman napataka. You're starting from
Yeah.
like your
Yeah.
experience.
I mean, 10 years experience. Grabe na
Yeah.
ka na. As he said, na yung mga, katong parehas yung mga ingon ako ba nga, dapat nakadyo kay notes or
Tanti na ba eh?
like, murag data ba?
Yeah,
Like
jot
track
down,
record ba?
Yeah.
Kay
Track
once in a
record.
while imo i-backtrack.
Mhm.
Once in a while
Trigger
i-backtrack na ko tanan.
Mm.
I-backtrack jud ako tanan mga formula kung panghimuan na.
Grabe ang higa, no?
Kayo, bro.
So like what you call
Panig
that?
kayo paminaw sa
Mm.
10 years. So what would you say like what if you had to give an advice to yourself like 10 years ago? What would that advice be?
discipline siguro.
Very important.
Yeah.
Discipline.
Kayo.
Discipline, yeah. Because before when I started it started as fun and
Oh,
games.
lingaw lang, good.
Yeah.
Inana lang ba like I have no I mean siguro mo start man jud taginan, di ba?
Ano
Like,
gina magsugod
ano
ba?
gina magsugod? Ano, malingaw jud ta ba? Malingaw
But
ta na.
I have a question ba? Did you like visualize the nga kaninga brand I know mo dako ni one day? Did you?
Yes.
Yeah. That's it.
Yes.
Like,
Ever since nag-start
Tawagan
me,
ng manifestation.
nga
manifestation,
Yeah,
no.
that's so
ever
fun and
since
important.
nag-start me, kibaw na jud mi sa purpose and vision
Mm.
sa brand.
Mhm.
The purpose is himuon ta ning platform ang brand.
Mm.
Himuon ta ni siya platform na maka-uplift tag mga skateboarders.
Kayo.
Skaters especially from Cebu.
From Cebu.
From Cebu.
Now, since we are on that topic,
Yeah.
how many riders do you have now in Cebu? Oh no, let's say nationwide. I know you have like riders from Luzon and Mindanao too. So how many let's say in Luzon, how many riders do you have in Luzon?
Sa Luzon, si Spunky, mga I think 4.
4.
Yeah, 4.
So 4 sa
Siguro
Luzon.
mga 12 tanan.
In
overall.
total nationwide.
Yeah, nationwide. Yeah, 12.
Okay.
Like,
That's
represent
crazy.
ba.
So what they get t-shirts, they get boards, they get
Depende lang if unsay need.
everyone's I need.
Yeah.
They can
Especially diri sa outside Cebu, marag maglisod ko gamay og hatag og mga hard goods.
But I saw your stories before when you sent out because I follow Spunky in
Mm.
Instagram when Spunky gets a box, murag
Yeah.
full package jud na.
Sometimes madelay pero in bulk.
Tinibuok.
Yeah.
Tinibuok hatag.
Shout out to Spunky Day.
Shout out
Commander Cobra.
Commander
Cobra.
Cobra.
Lingawa bitaw ng Spunky. You should meet Spunky.
Yeah, bro.
Sa-
Kayo.
You should
Kaya.
meet.
The best
Such a
na si
character.
Spunky.
Pero sober na siya ron pero grabe
Mao gyapon.
kalag ba.
Discipline na discipline.
Yeah, discipline,
Sober
discipline.
na
Kiat
si
nga.
Spunky ron.
Kiat nga disiplinado.
Oh, discipline.
Yeah.
Moving back, like what you call that, like you've been in the industry for 10 years. Like how do you stay like motivated during the hard days? Like murag na magkaproblema.
Especially the pandemic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you stay hungry and like creative and motivated?
Well, for me, if you have a certain routine, no?
Mhm.
I like sa akong side, I have a routine every day, especially sa brand itself.
Mhm.
And then I make sure that routine consistent siya. So siguro
What do you mean routine? Like to-do list?
yeah,
Like
to-do
your
list,
to-do list?
to-do list.
Checklist,
like
di ba?
nadyo ko'y routine na dapat i-consistent siya.
Mm.
So, over the span sa 10 years, naka-build ko system, Bray. Naka-build na kong system.
Okay.
So, kanang system, i-make sure ko na magtuyok na siya.
Katuyok
pero
na na siya.
Mag-circle na siya.
Mura gahimo og program diyan
Yeah.
na ba no?
Oo.
Like a
Makina na,
computer.
machine.
Yeah,
So, like-
a machine.
Like I said, katong mga formula, nakahimo ka tong mga formula tungod like, ma-apply ba na ko siya or di? Ma-apply na ko siya di? Marag, out ka, put ka in,
Trial
Try,
and error.
trial,
Yeah.
trial
and
and
error,
error.
good.
Yeah. So, na ako'y system para consistent lang jud ang
So, in what year ka nga pag tan-aw nimo sa system, okay na ni. It's all good now.
Now,
Okay
will
na ni nga.
What you call that?
Was that the 7th year, 6th year?
very good question.
Unsa nga year?
Pandemic.
Pag pandemic,
Yes.
nimo na
Yes.
na kuan gid nga
Yes.
mauna ni siya na.
Because dagha kag oras.
Yes. There's this guy na naka-chat na ko. And for sure I know you know those guys. You know this guy.
Okay.
His name is Frank Mendoza.
Oh.
I'm in LA,
Frank.
shout out.
Shout out.
So, Frank, I was talking to Frank, mga early pandemic. So, I approached him because
Siya ni mga 2020 katong mga
2020, Jud, like,
2020.
nagstay rata
Kanang
sa...
one joy.
Nagstay
Nakakita
rata
sa
sa
balay.
balay. Oo.
Oh.
Nagstay rata sa balay. Because I totally admire his brand. I was like, shit, kaya grabe ang presentation na niya. Because for us, presentation is kuan ba, Jud? Muna pinaka-importante
Key.
tanan.
Okay.
Mo dyan pinaka-importante tanan. Like, dapat nindot imong i-present
Mm.
sa before ka mo mag-release of something.
People are visual, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So, I was talking to Frank and I asked him like, yo, ganda ng ano mo, ganyan. And then,
So you chatted him first nga, oy
Yeah.
bro, I'm a fan of your brand and all
yeah,
that.
I was like, compliment lang kanya ba?
Yeah.
Then, I'm not sure, correct me if I'm wrong, if kaila pa ba, marag, hindi pa siya nag-meet ni Bugoy siguro ato na time.
I think I
yeah,
think wala pa
so,
sila to.
he told me about his vision.
Uh-huh.
And then he told me about the leverage of e-commerce.
okay.
Frank is very intelligent.
He's
That's
smart.
why I
Grabe.
totally
Yeah.
admire that guy.
Have you seen his episode?
Yeah,
Grabe,
nakita.
grabe episode.
Every episode.
If you guys haven't seen
Yeah,
the
you should
episode, go and
check it
check it out.
So, yeah, from there, I realized, oh shit, kailangan ko system. Kailangan ko maghimog system. And what I did first is ni-adapt ko sa pandemic. Ni-adapt ko sa ato ang sa pandemic
Oh,
sa
Sitwasyon.
katong
sitwasyon.
situation ba.
Mm.
Everything was online.
Yeah. So, na-encourage ko ato, what I did, gikuha na ko tanan stocks diri.
Mm.
Ay gibutang na ko sa balay. And then nagkuan ko na
Nag-live ka dil.
No.
Without
Wala.
joke lang.
Live selling, ba, no?
No.
Mine.
Yeah,
150,
so,
ano.
gikuha na ko akong stocks. So, nagunahon ako, unsaon man ako nig-move
Mm.
na lisod man kayo. So, akong gibuhat, akong gisale.
Gipansil ni
Gisale na ko tanan. Gisale na ko tanan kay kato na time is grabe man kaya akong fire ato kay
Mm.
bago pa ang shop diri.
Yeah, and then the
And
world
then-
shut down.
Oh, and then
What
like
year di ka nag-open diri dil?
2020 do. 2020.
Mao ba?
Yeah.
Man, I forgot.
From January to middle of March. Grabe kay to diri like sold out
Yeah,
gini.
pag March, shutdown
Shutdown
kalit ang
din
kalibutan ba, no?
Shutdown kalit ang kalibutan. Then marakag na shock ba kaya ta. Saom ko ning sustain bag-o man ni.
Daghan kang supply niyo, di ka
Ayaw.
ka-dispose ba, no?
And then ang nakanindot ato kay naka-build kog momentum ba. Advance na kay ko ato like wapay summer ready na ko sa summer collection.
Mhm.
Ano ba? Ready na tanan. And then nag-shutdown. Saon man akong stocks daghan kayo.
Daghan kang t-shirt, daghan
Oh.
kay nina, daghan nina.
Daghagnin na.
Daghan kay nina.
So
So
mo
what'd you
to
do?
na nagstorya mi ni Frank like na-inspired ko sa iyang gipang-ingon ba. So what I did, gikuha na ko tanan stocks, gi-sale na ko, ni-move,
Lihok.
nilihok and
Asa
eventually
man ni Lazada, Shopee, mga yan?
no.
Online lang.
Wala pa ko'y by that time wala pa ko'y Lazada account, wala pa ko'y kuan. Kuan pa jud to like
Messenger?
No, like,
Facebook?
website jud nako na Strap Cebu
Ah,
na kailangan
okay.
ka mo fill up ana.
Okay.
Okay.
So, yeah, naman ko'y mga gipambutan dito like if COD ana blah blah blah.
So basically, you're shipping out shirts from
Yeah.
your garage.
Yeah, man. And then
Yes,
Hustling.
imagine ang mga lalamove mag-standby nas balay.
Nani
Mag-standby ito. 7 AM nanay mag-standby dito.
Bitaw? So every day, basically, you're shipping out
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh.
So mo nang magtambay na ang mga
magtambay ng mga lalamove dito. Kay
May
ganahan
dili
man sila.
mamahaw sa inyo.
Mulagi.
Wala
Wala ko.
Sir, pakapihan bidaw survey kayo. So,
Mana lagi ko kuya, sayuha sa nimo kuya unya ra sa.
uy, katuog siguro, uy.
Sipa,
Di kay
diba?
sila may na-access tanan. Maka-access
Ah,
raman
bitaw.
ang
Sila na may
lalamove.
makagasgawa sa to.
Oh, makagawas-gawas
bitaw.
man sila to. So moto yeah. And then naay kanang gamay na window na ni I remember sa 2020 na I think ni open ta kadali 1 week.
Yeah.
Oh, shutdown na sa balik.
shutdown na.
1 week, remember mo
1
to?
week, oh.
Experimental.
Ni open kadali. Pag open na to, produce na ko diretso. Og kan shirts.
So you saw that 1 week,
1 week
window
span,
of-
oh.
a window of-
Nobody knew how long it
Oh,
was.
ay,
Yeah.
ay, hadlok ka, YouTube, ay.
So, produce ko diretso. Timing man kayo. Pag Sunday, lockdown diretso. O, nana sa quick stocks.
Ano sa
Oh.
stocks? Disposal.
So, disposal. So, naka-move ko. Na-adapt na ko ba? Na-adapt na ko ang, so, inani ang system. Naka-create kong system.
Sa, man, good job. Props
So,
to that.
so
Del.
from there, naka-create kong system. Okay, inanion ako.
So, mo to siya. Dito ka nakaingon
Dito
nga.
na ang
mo na yung
cycle.
final
Muna
na
niya ang
system.
cycle. Muna niya. Ako ni siyang inconsistent ba?
Inconsistent. And
Yeah.
it's working now.
Until
It's
now.
still working now.
Still the same formula.
Man, so that's what.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So 2020 pa nahimo ang system. So you've been
Yeah.
doing trial and error for how many years?
Mhm.
O sa taron? 2023?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for 7 years, sakto ba 7 years? Trial and error ka.
Trial and error. And then, for that span of years, 7 years, what I did is wala ko gahon na sa ROI,
Mm.
sa business. And then, continue lang ko nag-represent.
Okay.
So, muna atong buhaton, like, paggawas ng visuals,
Mm.
skateboarding,
Mhm.
like, na may rule sa brand, na like, every year, magpagawas siya, may montage.
Mhm.
For us, that's our kanang,
Homage.
yeah, something
Giving
like that, na
back.
kanang
Yeah.
giving back ba?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Na, like, kailangan ta magpagawas para sa Cebu.
Yeah.
Mm.
Kailangan ta magpagawas para sa Cebu.
I think the main thing sad nga ang imong brand Del, is a success. Like as a skateboarder myself, nga nakita na ko sa mga bata and all that, admiring your brand, admiring you even.
Even non-skaters.
Oh, even
Yeah,
non-skaters,
yeah.
bro. Nga you're very hands-on to your brand. Because some CEOs, because you are a CEO, some CEOs would just let the business run and huwat lang sa
Balik.
kuan, ano ba? And you're really hands-on. Apir ta, nabi, apir.
Ay,
Apir
fa-
na ninyo, kay grabe,
Raps,
gano'n,
raps,
grabe.
raps, raps.
Raps, kinos na.
Kaya, bro.
Yeah. I mean,
Man, congrats to that,
siguro na I've learned that from my mom.
Ni,
And also siguro like when she introduced me sa her mga Chinese suppliers, and then
okay.
even
Suppliers og tela.
tela,
Oh, okay.
suppliers of tela. So
Because I saw Edel change, bro. Every time I wear a shirt mo, nagi sa tela, bro. Saan naman ko, eh?
You have
Ano, mga
to.
hiccup na ba? Kanang,
You have to,
saan naman
man.
ko,
You have to know the ins and outs of
Yeah, I
your business.
didn't know. Sabi na, saan naman siya? Tripping naman sa tila. Ano na yung tila ba? Saan naman yung tripping niya?
muna siya ang kuan, Bray, ang marag ang
Kaya ba ka natakdan ko ni mga nilarga ko, naging ana ako ka na mupalit kong t-shirt. Yeah, every time I buy a shirt, maging ana na.
You have to be obsessed
feel
with your...
maganda.
Yeah, I know.
dapat
You have to be
ka,
obsessed. Obsessed. You have to be
Obsessed
obsessed by.
Eh,
Bay, ako
no,
mo
tino.
ako ka ng mga salida o mga podcast, ano. Even my girlfriend notices like, I watched the production, like the nindot lagi lang background, nindot lagi ning
No,
kayo,
no.
mga little
Ang
details.
Ay,
details.
Details.
Mga
I watched the
details,
backgrounds and
Same,
stuff, the
same.
lighting.
Ako sa mutan ako mga gamo nang ganahan akong travel niya madtog tattoo shop ba kay ma-inspired ko ba.
Oh, imo sa no.
Uli na ako daghan yung bala.
Ate ako mo travel kung sa mong
Muna-
pagkaon.
Muna ang gibuhat.
Pagkaon.
Details.
O kana dyan.
The devil,
Balik ko dito.
the devil is in the details, good.
Tinod.
But before we proceed, I think we have online questions.
Yeah.
We have this question from Lucas. Remember Lucas?
Yes. Of
So
course.
Lucas said,
Shout out Lucas.
what would you say is the biggest factor to Strap Cebu success? Like to summarize everything you said earlier.
I think nastoryanan ako. Well, for me it's authenticity.
Authenticity.
Yeah. If you're authentic with your brand, like
Mm.
how you represent it ba?
No.
Yeah. Like for me, it's just so happen na skateboarder ko. And then
So, yeah, authentic jo kayo.
yeah, like I didn't like kanang jump into like kanang different
Mm.
kuan gani, like different branches of lifestyle ana.
So you on this stage, Del, after 10 years, you already established your brand. Do you still idolize aside from you, what you mentioned earlier, MNLA or Frank? Aside from him or MNLA, do you have can you name other two brands nga you really looked up to?
Local?
Local or international? Give me one local, give me one international.
Local is Wish. Shout out Pee-wee.
Oh,
Wish,
Piwi.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wish.
International, what would you say is the...
Internationals, damn, it's hard. Pero there's this brand called
Kanang New York? New York na siya?
ALD.
Oh, okay ba wala?
Yeah.
ELD?
ALD. No, Ame Leondor.
What's
Yeah.
na siya? Skateboarding brand gapon. Skateboarding
I don't know mo na
apparel?
ang pronunciation na. No, di na siya
French,
skateboarding.
French brand.
No,
Unsay nga?
New York.
Unsay nga?
Ame Leondor.
A million door?
Yeah. ALD. I-check na ninyo. Nindot ka na siya.
Daghang pultahan, ana. A million door. Ay, sige tao. Sakto, bitaw ko. Sige tao, skate. A million door.
Yeah, ALD na lang. ALD.
ALD.
Check
alright.
na ninyo.
Unsa man imong na-admire about that brand?
Teddy Santis mo na siya ang owner. Ganahan ko sa representation, especially sa aesthetic and also the
Okay.
color palettes, how we play around with colors, which is vibrant kay tan-awon sa imuhang mata gani. Like if customer jud ka, like
May interesado juga, no?
yat kanang
Baka-
makaana jud ko ninduta tan-awon kanang
Maki, presentation.
hindot kay siya
ana.
bugnaw kay siya tan-awon.
Buta isuroy ayala. Ano, no? Ang
So,
usap,
yeah.
ang kuani, SM inig Domingo, ano, ingana, no?
Yeah.
I think ingana sa gumupalit og t-shirt, bro, kanang indot na isuroy ayala.
Ana gani.
Irampa, we, irampa
Oh,
mo
diba?
na nimo, good. Before nimo singut-singutan.
So yeah, ang presentation itself, yeah, ang naka-unique lang niya is sometimes ang iyang mga model, mga kanang mga regular lang, sometimes mga icon like Nas, DJ
Sa-
Premier,
Ah,
yeah,
mga
man.
OG din eh.
sa Wu-Tang
bro.
Clan.
Mhm.
Ano ba, na mo rock sa iyang kon. Muna siya, nanas like, I think ko ano siya karon, creative director na siya sa New Balance.
Nice. Mo de
okay.
gahi
Nice,
king New
nice.
Balance.
Siya may I think siya may nag-bring back sa 550s.
Kato mga nipis ng mga shoes,
Na,
mga...
tong NBA 550s katong pang basketball.
Vulcanized na,
Yeah.
di ba? Mo nang vulcanized.
No,
Dili ka.
no.
Kay ba ko
No,
kay
OG.
ba gets.
Yeah, ang 550s katong pang basket old school basketball.
Old school.
Nagihimo og kan
Di mo
kana.
shoes.
No,
Streetwear.
gihimo og lifestyle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's a question from Coach Danny.
Oh,
Danny
Coach
Bautista.
Danny B.
Daghan naman yung mga skaters sa ano, di ba? Like, popping out. Like, daghan na kayo ba sa
May daghan kay
and
Cebu
ano.
bay. And the fun thing is, Watay Skate Park.
Diba?
Kumusta
Coming
man,
back to that.
Cebu?
Yeah.
Let's go back to that. Like,
Yeah.
how do you make it in skateboarding? Like, in your perspective, how do you make it?
Yeah. How do you make it in skateboarding?
Like make it like living the dream, skateboarding dream.
No, not really. Like, realistically. Realistically. Philippine-wise.
Realistically, it's hard to make a career in skateboarding, especially here in the Philippines.
You gotta have a day job, bro.
Yeah, you gotta have a day job to support.
But I think
And
I think
then-
it's kind of like changing na padong.
I hope
Maybe
so.
in the
I hope
future,
so. Yeah, pero like for now, what I can see, especially like growing karon ng skateboarding, still the same. Like you gotta have a day job to support.
Yeah.
The sponsors like
They will come.
you have a local sponsor or something like that.
Mm.
Kuha lang na siya like
They can't sustain.
na kanang token lang na siya ba? Like
Oh.
it can support
your hard work.
It can support you kanang in a short term gani pero not long term because we don't know because frankly speaking sa skateboarding we have little margin lang jud
Mm.
like na kanang ingon ka na maka-earn kag dako.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But how do you make it? Unsaon nimo pag-abot diha? Unsaon nimo pag-abot diha? How do you make it in Philippine skateboarding? I think that's the question.
how do you
What do you
make
mean like Marjeline na level something?
No, not yeah. Marjeline Didal is yeah. Nana na siya
it?
diha, bro.
Marjeline Didal is a gem,
Yeah.
Oh,
alien.
especially in Cebu.
For
In
sure.
He's an
Cebu.
alien.
Yeah.
For sure.
Margie, shout out Margie. Margie, if it wasn't for Margie,
Mm.
Yeah.
kita tanan, especially the whole Philippines.
Yes.
She changed the
Pakpaka na to sa Margie. Do.
Kayo.
Like, especially sa whole Philippines,
Whole
dili
Philippines,
ma-change
yeah.
ang perception sa mga, especially sa mga politicians
Yeah.
na pagtanaw nila sa skateboarding ba?
Sa una skateboarder di ka pasudlog ayala sa una.
Do, sa una,
Kain, kay
sa
stand-
amo ang time,
Yeah.
if skater ka, wa kay chicks.
Baho ang tiil.
Karon na Del, karon na eh.
Karon tisoy na mo mga skater.
Di ba?
Karon kay malaki to kay diverse naman. So
Yeah.
nanay skater na
Nauso
rapper.
ng skater.
Nanay skater na rapper, nanay skater na tattoo artist. Oh, di
Isa lang,
ba?
no? Yeah,
Gusto ko-
variety.
Oh,
Malagang
oh,
variety
variety.
skater.
Ati naka-trigger po daw ka tong Marjeline Didal nga nakadaog.
No,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Margie Jude, Margie started
Margie started everything.
Margie revolutionized the
To
Philippine
make it
skateboarding.
short,
Yeah.
to make it short, Marjeline Didal put us on the map.
Yes,
Sir.
correct.
Imagine.
The biggest skateboarding stage ever.
And walay praktisanan.
Why practice?
Why
Practice
skate park?
Pure talent and skill.
pure talent and skill. So
Sana.
yeah, that was I think that was from Danny B.
Coach
the
Danny.
coach
Coach
ni
Danny.
coach ni
That was coach ni Marjeline.
ni Marjeline Didal. So before we wrap things up, Del, any tips on skateboarders or any individual nga planning to create a shirt company or,
Or any-
an apparel company or any company
Or, yeah, or
Brand.
any business.
or any business? What tip would you get? Let's say give 3 tips nga ila jumbaton. Katong imong to-do list, just 3 of those.
Okay. First is just do it. Mojo na. Just take the first step. Mo na yung pinakalisod. That's the hardest ko adjud na to start is
Dahang plano.
daghang kitag plano muso sa tunguna-una pero
Well, ihok.
if di na to ilihokon sa kaisa lang di man ta makabaw sa outcome. Di ba?
Pilipino ka na do ka ng manyana habit.
Yeah. And then second, make sure na prepare for the worst. And
No.
then it won't happen overnight.
That's true.
Sa namag ko'y daghang kay kog na experience na mga katong nag-supply ko sa mga beginners na clothing brands ba. Ang ilang ganahan jud is like,
Nada yun.
hopefully ma-sold out ni. No, it won't happen, man. Like
Right.
sa first my advice is if mag-start up ka o clothing brand, ang first market nimo is friends and family.
No. Because those people will market your brand.
Yeah.
Diba?
Mojo na yung una
No.
ug baligya sa imong stuff. And then simplify everything lang jud, like for example, like di man jud na siya bulk for ang first ko animo is like let's just say nag-start kag 30 pieces. Simplify it, man. Like think of 30 people na kaila nimo na i-make sure na maka-afford. Baligya ida yun diretso.
Baligyan da yun. No?
Yeah. And then roll din.
Mo na
Roll
imong
din.
mga walking billboard.
uh,
Hey, I like your shirt. Nindot lagi niya.
Yeah.
Diba?
Ang third is make sure na maka-persevere jud ka laong kag bulsa.
No.
I mean like na jud kay kuan.
Na kay, let's say, kinanglan gid siya og the capital, bro. Dili gid siya sa yun
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Because sometimes man good na magud tay mentality na if mag-start tag business magunahon na ta like kay 100k, let's just say for example 100k lang ang capital, maka-survive na ni dili.
Di jud.
You're gonna have to like,
Yeah, like if
months nga.
na
Yeah, I learned that
Yeah.
from Yul.
Operating
Sabi ko si
cost.
Yul na.
so muna ang especially sa clothing brands na industry patasanay jud nagikog kay there's some days na mingaw jud kay ka. There's some days na
Anong wa jud.
I mean naay design na mo click, na design na dili.
Hindi.
Yeah.
It's a hit and miss. Inga na lang.
Hit and miss, yeah. So you need to learn how to juggle everything. Juggle everything. And take it as a leverage.
Man, thank you for that. And cheers to that. Cheers siguro, Bad
Cheers, man.
Titos, man.
Thank you
Again,
for
Del,
having me.
thank you so much for having us here on your flagship. Again, if you guys are wondering, please go ahead and invite them to your shop if they want to buy shirts and apparels and jeans and caps and whatever.
Well, try to follow us. We are in Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Just type at @strapcebu, and then our website is strapcebu.com. It will reroute you to our Lazada page. So yeah, thank you.
There you have
Bad
it, ladies
Titos,
and
thank you,
gentlemen.
man.
Thank you, guys. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Strap CEO Edel Castañeda. That's it for us. See you on the next episode. Hit like, subscribe, and hit that bell.
Notification bell.
Oh yeah.
Ting 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 ting.
Good Good night. We'll see you on the next one.